Hello there, Taylor with Armageddon Report. We're going to do things in a slightly different order today. Bam! Tornado warning right now, in effect, Arkansas. This thing is for a Doppler radar indicated tornado, so severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. Now that doesn't mean you shouldn't take it any less seriously. That just means there's not been, what do they call it, ground truth. There hasn't been a spotter, or the public has not called in and seen a tornado. And of course, this is how it works in the real world. Anytime there's like sirens going off or whatnot, or you know you're on a tornado warning, every single cloud out there looks like a tornado. That's how it works. Right, so that is actually what's in effect right now, and as of the last time I checked the page, there weren't even any watches in effect, so this is stuff that is just like generated recently. Let's see how far back the radar loop goes. So, by the way, the red box, that is, see, look, there was nothing, and then suddenly there's stuff. Right, that was a very helpful analysis of that. So the yellow box, that is a severe thunderstorm warning. The red box is the tornado warning. So we'll take a look at the severe thunderstorm weather thing shortly. But before that, we'll talk again about tropical cyclones. And by again, I mean on a continual basis, not today. So Bofa, finally, after being predicted that Bofa was going to go away and then that Bofa was going to stick around, Bofa is no longer. Tropical depression, both of the final advisory was issued yesterday by the JTWC. Tropical Cyclone Claudia, however, is alive and kicking out there in the South Indian Ocean. If you turn on the satellite, see if we can get a better view. So, Claudia looking very much like a well-defined tropical cyclone type storm at the moment, but does not appear to be any land hazards, which is, of course, a lovely thing. And based on where Claudia appears to be heading, hopefully no land hazards at all with this storm. But otherwise, nothing. So, Bofa, who's now out of the picture. Bofa / Pablo, Pablo being the Picasso name for that. And then Claudia. So Claudia is basically it now. It's all about Claudia. So, severe thunderstorm weather-wise today. There is as high as a 15% chance today, and then a 15% chance tomorrow as well. So again, like I said, as the last time I checked, no watches were in effect yet because the stuff had just kicked off. But, so let's take a look. What is this? Oh, this is the warnings thing that you already know from having looked at that. That's the page for that. Yeah, so here's the specific probability of wind. So there's as high as a 15% chance of 58 mile per hour and greater wind. So the yellow area, obviously, if you can read, says 15%. The hail area is not as large. If you have eyes, you already know this. Yeah, so severe hail being defined as 1 inch or larger, and there is as high as a 5% chance of a tornado today, predominantly for Arkansas. So what would that mean? That would mean you could pick this random point in Arkansas in this 5% area, draw out a 25-mile radius around it, and that means that there is a 5% chance of a tornado occurring in that 25-mile radius. So just draw any random 25-mile radius in the 5% area. 5% chance that something will happen in a 25-mile radius. Tomorrow, it moves south and east or whatnot, so there's, again, though, 15% chance. So if we look at the probability, here's a much smaller type area. But, I mean, still a pretty big area for, considering this is winter, is it not? Middle of December. Tornado warnings and everything, right? And then day after tomorrow, is that correct? Day 3, tomorrow, then the day after, I can't count. So, there's your 5% chance for the day after tomorrow. Florida is what it's all about. And days 4 through 8 are predictability too low as opposed to probability too low. So that means that there's even severe thunderstorm weather possible but possible for days 4 through 8. But right now, timing and location, not yet certain enough based on the models and stuff. Medium range models. You can read that if you understand science. And maybe, yes. I don't know. SevereWeatherTV.com is the official homepage of the screencast. WikiWix is WICKEDWX.com. Cyclocane is CYCLOCANE.com. And here's a new one. There's a new severe thunderstorm warning. That's what's in effect right now. And here's what's in effect there. So that's it for today or whatnot. And enjoy your day.